The woman was about to take off her clothes when she suddenly noticed the sound-activated light on the wall flashing non-stop. She picked up her phone to check, completely unaware that a man was standing right behind her. The man slowly stepped back and picked up an axe. At that moment, the woman sensed something was wrong. She looked at the sound-activated toy on the table, it was shaking. Just as she turned around, an axe came swinging straight at her. She froze in terror, but luckily the axe got stuck. Seizing the chance, she jumped up and ran into a room, slamming the door shut behind her. She pushed a table against the door, blocking it as tightly as she could. Terrified, she crouched in the corner, watching the sound sensor on the table flashing wildly. She grabbed her phone in a panic, but as a deaf mute, how could she call for help? Suddenly she turned toward the window. She slid it open, only to realize the ground was impossibly far below. Just then, the sound sensor on the table stopped flashing. She cautiously moved toward the door, pressing her ear against it, trying to tell if the man had left. But in the next second, the door shattered into pieces. The man was breaking in. With no time to think, she climbed onto the window and jumped. But the man rushed forward and grabbed her hair just in time. She struggled with all her strength, digging her nails deep into his arm. The man winced in pain and suddenly let go, throwing her off the ledge. Luckily, she landed safely. But before she could catch her breath, the axe came flying down at her. She rolled out of the way just in time, ignoring the pain as she scrambled to her feet and ran. She sprinted toward a crowded area, desperately looking for help. But no one understood her sign language, some even thought she was crazy. She turned back and saw the man getting closer. With no other choice, she waved a small knife in the air, hoping to get someone's attention. Finally, someone called the police, but before they could say anything, the man knocked the phone out of their hands, stopping them from calling for help. The woman saw that no one could help her. She had no choice but to run again. The man chased after her, but after searching for a long time couldn't find her. Then he saw a familiar figure in the crowd. It was her mother, frantically looking for her daughter. A sinister idea flashed through his mind. He walked up to the woman's mother, pointed toward a dark alley, and lied, saying her daughter was there. At that moment, the woman saw everything. She was terrified. If her mother believed him, she could be in danger. Taking a deep breath, she gripped the knife tightly and charged at the man, and with all her strength, she plunged the blade straight into herself. The man froze in shock. He had no idea what just happened. The woman staggered backward, blood soaking through her clothes. The man stared at the weapon now in his hands. Only then did he realize the truth. At that moment, police sirens roared in the distance. Officers arrived and aimed their guns at him. The woman smiled mockingly, watching him fall into her trap. Furious, the man charged at her. Bang! A gunshot rang out. The man collapsed to the ground, his eyes still locked onto the woman with a smirk. The woman raised her hand and made a friendly gesture toward him.